In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all some stocks to keep on watch for today. I'm also going to be doing an update on the overall market. There were some major events that happened yesterday, and we're going to look at what to expect today and within the next few days. So let's dive right into the charts right off the bat. We got the SPY, and so far, the market is still very, very bearish. As y'all see on the charts, I shared with y'all the bear flag in the last video, and I also give y'all this green circle right here at 428. Now it's almost there. Like it's nearly there. It's pretty much there right now. The question is, are we gonna go down lower, or do we see a bounce today? Well, I'm looking at a lot of setups and a lot of structures with the other stocks, and to me it's hinting like we might make another move slightly lower. Just because the SPY got there doesn't mean QQQ wouldn't drop some more. Like we could see a little drop all the way down to 426 before we see a bounce. That's kind of what I'm seeing. That's kind of what I'm seeing right now. Looking at it the way it is, next level of support is at the very bottom at 4,200. It would be very wild sell-off if we got there. That would be, let's see, that would be about a negative 1.8% drop, or negative 2% drop actually, if we got there today. It's possible. Is it likely? It's lowly likely. It's possible. It's possible that we drop that much today. It is possible. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Now we're gonna look at QQQ because QQQ is showing the structure on the charts. First, we have this descending triangle followed by a lot of wicks at the bottom, which is kind of aggravating, right? It kind of looked like a bear trap in the morning, and then we had all of this chop throughout the day before going lower in the afternoon. All right, now again, since everything is looking kind of bearish right now and this structure right here is still in play, will we see QQQ play some games before going all the way down to 354? It's a maybe. All right, it could also just sell off and just go straight to 254, but that's what I'm kind of seeing with QQQ. And move down here now with the VIX. The VIX had a structure yesterday. I've been giving y'all some hints with the VIX about it testing $21 again. So it got to $21 again, but as it was getting there, it formed a bullish pennant on there, which broke out at like 130, right? So with this bullish pennant, we had the first test, which I told you would happen on like 2 weeks ago, and then we had more attempts throughout the last 5 days. And now that we broke above it, the next level to try to get to is 25. I think, right? I think it's 25. And again, if everything sells off, if the SPY does what I just told y'all it would, then we could see the VIX run to 24, maybe 25. Now, is it all gonna be in one day? I don't know. And maybe today ends Monday. But what I do know is that there is the bullish pennant on the chart right here. So the odds of us going lower is pretty good. All right, but just keep your eyes out. Be very meticulous. Be very picky with the structures that you trade. Right? So I'm just making these videos to keep y'all informed, as always. Now, let's dive into the first stock to keep on watch today. The first stock to keep on watch today. That stock is TTD. All right, now with TTD, I want to share this one with you guys because there is two structures on here. The first structure, I'm gonna remove this line. The first structure is on the 1 hour, right here. All right, we have a descending triangle on the chart. It looks like a retest at the open. Watch how it behaves. If it drops below 74, 75, then the odds of us dropping to 70 are good. So set your alerts like I did right here on the charts and just wait for the bell to ring. If it rings, the odds are good for a continuation down. All right, all the way down to 374. Now I'm gonna press Control Z. There we go. Now there is the ascending triangle within a massive bearish pennant right here on the charts, right? So, and it's about to open up it's about to open near that price that it closed yesterday. So I am leaning bearish towards it until it gives me another reason not to be bearish on it. So that's the first stock to keep on watch for today. The next stock to keep on watch for today, that stock also broke down. Well, we're gonna look at PDD. All right, and the reason why I want to share PDD with y'all is because, relatively speaking, PDD is overvalued. And by relatively, I'm talking about the other Chinese stocks. Like, a lot of Chinese stocks have been beaten down throughout like this entire week, and PTD has kind of been holding its own. Now, what I do think is going to happen with PTD is that it's gonna have a. I'm thinking it's gonna have a sell-off just to try to catch up with the other Chinese stocks. All right, I think it's gonna sell off the most because it's been trying to hold the highest out of all of them. And right now, I think that if this alert rings at 102 points, like right below the supports, there will be panic. There's some dip buyers right here, and I don't think they're too happy right now with the price not holding up above 104. So just set your alerts right there, and if it rings, the odds of a refall are good. It's been like chopping downwards slowly. I'm just gonna draw this line and see if, yeah. All right, so we can see there is this thing right there. There's this thing on the charts, right? And if we break below that line, and we even get below 101, we could see an even more aggressive sell-off, all the way down to fill this right here at 98 bucks, maybe even lower, who knows? But that's kind of what I'm seeing with PDD. I have my alert set on there. I think you should too. All right, now the next one to keep on watch. Let's talk about Netflix, because Netflix had a huge day yesterday, and it formed a hammer. It wasn't quite the sell-off at the open that I was anticipating. It actually held above support. No, it held above resistance. That is a neckline from this structure right here. Still holding above it. It's gonna open up at the same price. We'll see how it behaves. Usually after big earnings win, if the stock manages to hold this level, there is gonna be a big candle happening. The question is it gonna be today or is it gonna be on Monday, right? I don't know exactly. It depends on how long we hold up here. If we hold up here until the 9 SMA on the daily catches up, then we could probably see a delayed move later on, maybe even like in the middle of next week towards 420. But it has to hold. It has to hold. As of right now, again, I don't see any clear opportunities on there. I don't really see. I'm not really too tempted to take a trade on this one. Not really too tempted, but we'll see. Things can change. Now let's see here. Let's see. The last one that we gotta look at is not BABA, AMD. All right, now with AMD is trading. Has been testing the support of 101 right here, and another one right here, and another one right here. Set your alerts at 101 and wait for the breakdown. If it breaks down, then we could see it drop all the way down towards like 99 today, I think. All right, so that's my very honest thoughts on all of these stocks, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button as always. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. This is a morning video. Again, to have access to these morning videos, become a channel member and select morning videos. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community where you can get all of this information in real time as I see it, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you haven't followed me on social media yet, you can find me at NGumah and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if you'd like to get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video to sign up and get those free stocks. All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.